I was never that good at skateboarding, but like with street skating, because it was in its infancy, I was like almost like kind of like advancing with like the, you know, like the
Yeah, the general progression of it.
right. So and you being a vert skater, and I could say this, you know, probably about like you know, a handful of vert skaters, like you know, I was sort of we were at the same level a little
Oh,
bit.
for sure.
So now this is where it gets embarrassing for me, because fast forward all these years and I'm out of control on drugs. I mean, lost my mind, and I'm broadcasting my downward spiral to a like a list of like 200 people.
Oh,
you
the
know?
rad
Were you
email
on that
list.
list?
Well, yeah, briefly.
Well, right, here's the thing is that I had it was the most influential people who like had the misfortune of me getting a hold of their contact info all on one email list, like the most
all CC'd. You could see the whole list. So you could tell that.
right. And at one point after the what I called the rad email list started, I got an email. Knoxville made the mistake of sending a mass email list with everybody on copy. You could see everyone on copy. So I just copied and pasted like his Knoxville's entire email list, and then added it to my rad email list. So now,
But then he got full.
now Tony Hawk has landed on my rad email list because he was in Knoxville's. You know, like so now like now Tony Hawk's getting this like like a daily rap, which is awful, or like Steve-O's mad at somebody's going off, or like Steve-O's discovered a new dimension. You know, like it was really really gnarly stuff, and a lot of people were glued to it because it was just such a train wreck. But Tony, being the good guy that he is, wasn't interested in
No.
watching.
What happened was he said the rad email list has become full. I can't add anyone else. So if anyone wants out, let me know. And I was like, I'm out.
I don't remember.
But I
that.
said I'm out because I don't have time to read all of them. I was trying to be as pragmatic as possible.
How long were they?
I mean, it could have been
Pages.
Sometimes, or just some rap.
It could have been. It might have been a video. It might have been an essay.
You have those still?
I mean, they exist somewhere. Yeah.
So basically, I just said like I don't have time to read them
so
right
nice.
now. I was that was it.
And he wasn't interested in the train wreck. I mean, he's just a good guy. He's like, yo, like I'm good. I don't like, you know, this doesn't make me feel
Watch
good.
what you wish for.
Right, and then and so now I received this from Tony Hawk, and I'm just like, what? You know? And I'm like, so I start with everybody on copy. I start attacking Tony Hawk, and I'm like, I start attacking with everybody on like the whole thing, and I'm like, you were never even that rad, you know, like
Jesus,
I was like, you were never even that rad. I ripped over you at street skating.
Oh my God.
I remember reading that, going, oh, yeah, probably. Cheers.
You're just like sober having coffee, like, yeah, you're right.
Sure, yeah.
But let the record reflect that now that I have like painstakingly gone through the last 30 years of footage of me skating, and like I was not even close to as good at street skating at Tony Hawk. Like,
oh my
I mean,
God.
and anybody can see this because now I've got my untold story of Steve-O's skateboard video career. You can.
Wait, is that wall ride thing up now?
It's not up yet, but,
okay.
but by the time this comes out, it will be. The untold story of Steve-O's skateboard career. And don't let the word career...
Maybe that was our reckoning, was the wall ride.
Right.
Yeah.
But,
I did the wall ride.
But yeah, you did the... There it is. There it is.
There it is. No,
Yeah.
is that street skating?
And you did it front side. You did it front side with that title.
He did it like 6 times.
Yeah.
Like warming up, waiting for you to do
He
it.
did it every time.
Yeah. For
Right.
sure.
So I know that I've said this in the past, but let me just say it, you know, for the public record, like that was like the most embarrassing thing for me, and for you to have forgiven me for that, and gone on to be such a good guy, such a dear friend, and always, you know, generous with your time whenever I've got some dumb idea like this one. I just want to say I'm sorry for that and thank you.
Oh, it was.
For,
It was. What can I say? It's a good story.
Yeah.
It was fun.
Did you guys?
I remember I got into. I'm sure there were a lot of background conversations happening in those emails that he was,
sure.
because I was just like, dude, you looking at this?
I don't remember anything. Nothing was in the background.
Yeah, but Gary Delabate,
He was
Baba
on there
Booey.
too.
Oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
and
dude.
he emailed me about something else. I did the wrap up show one time, and he was like, "Hey man, were you on that Steve-O list?" I was like, "Yes." And then I said I had to get out, and he's like, "You could just feel the drugs in the emails."
Oh my god.
Oh, dude, like name some other people. Yeah, they were on there.
Yeah. What year was this? Like.
It was 2007, and then the first few months of 2008, and then I got sober.
And then when did you guys ever run into each other right after that? Like.
I don't remember right after that. Like, I remember Tony reaching out to me to do his Sirius XM radio show.
And were you like? Fuck,
And I was like, oh my god, like
I
I can't even believe it. Tony actually wants like to have something to do with me. Like I was like embarrassed and ashamed
yeah.
to see Tony, I think, you
Wow.
know. And that like for him to reach out, like and I was just there was so much healing in that, you know.
Did you do it? The show?
Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure I did,
Did
the
you guys
show. We had a
talk
great
about
time.
that on the show, or you
I don't-
remember?
I'm sure we did.
I don't know. I feel like I remembered it, but it was just such a mess.
That's so.
It was just like, who cares? Like it was just so.
And you were sober at that point, right? When
Yeah,
you did
for
the show?
sure. I mean, I've been sober ever since the rat email list, and I could even say pretty definitively that I've been sober ever since because of the rat email list.
It was
because,
so rad.
I mean, dude, like this whole period, everything.
Well,
I did-
it was just such a. It was such a cry for help
Yeah.
in disguise, where everyone's reading it, going, "We got to do something here.
yeah,
This
I
can't
mean,
go on."
And then didn't you schedule like you were like
I
you
did,
made
I
demand like I'm gonna fucking jump out the window.
And Knoxville, you better get a camera crew over here. I'm gonna jump out the window, and Knoxville said, "Okay, we'll be there."
Great.
I love Tony Hawk, and he's raising money to build skate parks by selling a limited number of these hand-signed legendary photos, and there's a link in the bio to get one. So help Tony Hawk build skate parks, okay? Buy a hand-signed frickin' print. Yeah, dude.
Yeah, dude.